must not have any history of a chronic illness.
Okay.
Then also the other things we look at are things like age.
Age.
Yes, we take from at least 17 years, that 17. Is the minimum, up to 65. Now, 65 is for regular donors.
Regular?
Yes, regular donors are those people who usually follow
frequently.
Yes, but if someone is not a regular donor, then we take up to 60. Yes, please.
My dad will come up to 65 because he's a regular donor and he's, I think, almost clocking 60.
Yes, we usually take a caution while someone is donating blood at an old age, because we tend to look at the way the bone marrow functions. Usually when the more you age, the less the output of the bone marrow. Usually we tend to actually discourage people who are very old from donating blood.
What part does the bone marrow play in blood, maybe formation and all that?
Yes, actually blood, the bone marrow is where the blood is manufactured. That makes it one of the most important organs in the body. Without the bone marrow, we cannot have the blood. Okay. Yes, please.
I thought it was all about the iron content that you have in the
iron
body.
Content can be there, but the bone marrow is the one that starts the process, because it's where the actual manufacture of blood starts. Okay. Yes.
And the other question was, what should be done before donating blood? For example, how should someone prep themselves before coming here?
Before you talk about even that, usually for someone to qualify to come and donate blood, we look at the weight, then we also check the HB level.
Yes.
Then what's
HB?
HB level is we take a drop of blood after making a needle prick. Then that drop of blood will show us the estimates of how much blood you have in the whole body.
Yes. There's someone who actually reached out and they were like, their blood was always bouncing back. I asked what do they mean by the bouncing back of blood. They were talking about the drop being dropped in the copper 2 sulfate, is it? And then it comes back. What advice, first of all, what is the sign of that? And also what advice is that person supposed to be given?
Usually what happens is initially in the first stages blood donation, in the earlier times rather, we used to have a kind of primitive way of donating blood. I would call it archaic way rather of donating blood in a way that when a person comes to donate blood, we have a liquid called copper 2 sulfate. That copper 2 sulfate works on the aspect of specific gravity.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. It basically looks at the weight of blood. So we'll get a liquid, we drop the blood there. If it sinks if the blood sinks in the liquid, it means you have your blood is heavy enough, you have enough blood, and you qualify to donate. But that was used earlier on. But of late, technology has advanced, and we have more up-to-date methods of donating blood. Nowadays, we use a machine called a HemoQ.
HemoQ.
Yes, that one is actually more accurate than the first method, the copper 2 sulfate method. In this other new method, what happens is we take a drop of blood from you, insert it in the machine, then that blood there, we shall take readings of the hemoglobin level to know how much blood you have. Then it will also give us other readings like the hematocrit to show how thick your blood is. Yes.
For that person who was asking, it implied they didn't have enough blood, right? The one that went and then bounced back.
Yes, that one means the person never had enough blood, and when that happens, you don't qualify to donate blood.
Okay. On that same very note, someone has less blood and they really want to donate. What do you advise for them to do so that they can probably get more blood, so that maybe next time they'll be eligible?
Basically, we emphasize so much on the feeding. You have to look at what you feed on. For someone to have enough blood, you have to feed on a lot of vitamins. In order for you to get that, you have to eat a lot of greens. You have to take vegetables. Then besides that, you also have to take in a lot of fruits. Besides the fruits, we can also eat foods that are rich in iron. You can eat things like beans. You can eat fish, mukene. You can, but you don't strain your pocket so much. You get what you can manage.
What's within your budget.
What's within your budget.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Then the other question would be, what are the health benefits of donating blood? What am I going to get on the side of health-wise for donating blood? Basically,
when a person comes to donate blood, one, there is that gratitude you get when you help a person in the hospital. There is a mother who is delivering, needs blood in the hospital. There are accident victims. There are people suffering from very many conditions, including mostly cancer. Children having anemia. They benefit a lot when you donate that blood. That is one of the benefits. The other benefits for donating blood are, when you donate blood, you get rid of the excess iron in your body. You very well know that iron is one of the things that at high amounts causes, in the body, gives people heart attacks. Yes, you reduce the chances of getting heart attacks. Then also, besides that, when you look at something we call hematocrit, we tend to look at how thick your blood is. It is not good. Yes, it's not good for blood to be too thick in the body. Usually when it's too thick and the hemoglobin or the amount of blood you also have is too much, it overworks the heart. So you need to relieve the heart of that stress by donating blood. The other benefit of donating blood is we give you a card so that if by any chance you need blood, you can always present it in the hospital and you're helped with blood. Yes. In case you're not helped in any medical facility, you can always come to blood bank and report. Then we see how to help you. Besides that, the other benefit of donating blood is we carry out a series of tests on your blood. One of the things we check for is your blood group. It's always good to know your blood group. Yes. One of the benefits of knowing your blood group is in case of an emergency and you need blood, you can always be assisted. The other benefit is knowing your blood is good in a way that in case you have any relative or any friend or even someone you don't know and the person needs that blood, it's easier for that blood to be obtained and taken to help someone somewhere else. Then also besides that, it's especially good for ladies to know their blood groups. Ladies who have race as negative blood groups usually have challenges when it comes to childbirth. So whenever a lady gets to know their blood group, we advise her on how to go about the pregnancy so that they have a safe childbirth without any other complications arising. Yes, please.
The person who asked that question of the blood drop bouncing back.
Yes.
She's a lady and she's having blood group O minus.
Yes, please.
It's important.
It's important, very important for people to know their blood groups, especially ladies who are delivering.
We're still answering the question of is blood for sale? Yes, because here we are donating it for free, but then you find out that some people in hospitals, they are supposed to pay for it.
Yes. What I would say about the issue of payment is blood is completely free of charge. No person is meant to pay any amount for blood to receive blood. Yes, blood is completely free of charge, though we have had many cases of people obtaining money from the donor, from the patients rather, in exchange for blood. It is completely wrong. Society should fight it. Government should fight it. It does not have any place in our society. Every person qualifies to get blood at no cost. No one should pay any money for it. Yes.
And the second last question would be, what should a person do after they have donated blood?
Before you even talk about that, in case a person goes to a hospital and there are attempts to obtain money from him or her, we actually advise that the person should report whichever hospital or medical facility is trying to obtain blood from them. They can report to the nearby police station or authorities. Yes, you can. It's illegal. Processing that blood takes a lot. Government puts in a lot, and we also obtain it from the population, the general population, at no cost. No one should charge for that blood. Yes. About the last question you asked, you actually asking me what should someone do after donating blood. Before I even talk about what someone should do I will talk about what someone should do before. For a person to come and donate blood, one, we make sure in the past 12 hours, any person willing to come and donate blood should not have taken any alcoholic drinks. In the past, no alcohol. Then also we encourage people to eat at least before coming to donate. We encourage people to drink plenty of water within 24 hours before and after donating blood.
So after here, I'm supposed to go and take more water?
Yes, before and after. You can drink plenty of water. You can take in a lot of fluids to keep yourself rehydrated.
Fluids like, can you give an example?
Take fruits, locally made, preferably. Yes. Then after donating blood, for the next 24 hours after that, we usually discourage all vigorous activities.
For example?
Things like swimming, we discourage people from going to the gym. We discourage people from going jogging after donating blood. Yes. We also discourage any intake of alcohol. Yes, within the 24 hours after donating blood. We just encourage someone to eat something heavy after donating blood. Most preferably, we encourage people to eat foods rich in carbohydrates because someone needs to replace the energy, because a lot of glucose is lost in the process of blood donation. We encourage someone to take in a lot of fruits if it's affordable. Then at least water is accessible. We encourage people to drink plenty of water. Yes.
Then what about the bedroom activity for the married?
Sexual activity is discouraged in the 24 hours after donating blood. At least we encourage people to participate in other ways of lovemaking. People can go out, people can hang out, people can do other things basically. But all vigorous activities, sex included, we discourage that.
What are the likely outcomes just in case someone does not follow?
Basically what happens is when you come and donate blood, you lose a lot of energy because a lot of glucose is expelled in the process of blood donation. If a person goes out after donating blood, most people start getting adverse reactions and side effects to the blood donation process. The most common one can be fainting. Other people start feeling dizzy. Others start feeling headache. Yes, so a lot of things come up, very many to be mentioned, but we encourage that after donating blood, just do what is right and what you've been advised to do. Then after that, in case anything persists among the adverse reactions, always feel free to get back to us, because our phone numbers are on the blood donation cards. Yes, please.
About Christmas.
Yes.
What would you tell the people, whoever is going to watch this video? What would you tell them? What would you actually give them the why, that number one thing that should encourage them to reach out and probably donate blood as a Christmas present for there are many people who are not going to have Christmas in their homes, that are in hospitals right now, that are going through surgeries. Yes, tell us from us.
So basically, we'd look at the purpose of Christmas. When you look at Christmas, Christmas is basically a time when we remember the birth of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ came to this world. After some time, he was crucified. He shedded blood for man. He shedded blood to save mankind. He actually was the first person to donate blood. We always advise other people to follow the same footsteps.
Okay.
The same applies to Islam. Islam always tells people that when you save one person's life, just know you've saved the whole world.
Okay.
So people should always take up that and know that in this Christmas period, most of the people go to their villages, and the few who remain in towns around cannot provide enough blood to sustain lives in hospitals. And in this period, people are in a rush. Others are rushing to go to the villages. Others are rushing to go to various places. There is always high demand for blood because accidents can also come up, especially the emergencies increase and the supply for blood is not usually much during that time. I encourage everyone to come and donate blood because you're saving another person's life, but at the same time you're also saving yourself because of the benefits you get. And besides that, you never know how the future might be. Today it's one person needing blood, tomorrow it will be another person also in need of blood. We should always have that attitude, brotherly life. Always value other people's lives. Donate, help another person. You never know, your mother, your brother, your sister might also need help, or even you yourself, you might also need blood at one time.
Wish them a Merry Christmas, and
I wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Thank you for always reaching out to educate the general population about blood donation. We are looking forward to you coming to donate blood. Always come and donate. You're welcome.
So you're from the practitioner himself, and this will be the very last video we are having this year. Until next year, pass around and donate blood. God bless you. My name is Simon, and I'll catch you in the next one.